The first of the month, you're motivated. You sit down with your coffee, open a spreadsheet or a fancy budgeting app, and you create the perfect budget. Every dollar has a name. Every expense is accounted for. You feel like a financial genius. Fast forward to the 15th of the month. An unexpected car repair pops up. You forgot about your cousin's birthday gift. That quick lunch with a coworker turned into 3 this week. Suddenly, your perfect budget is in shambles. You feel defeated, frustrated, and you think to yourself, budgeting just doesn't work for me. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know you're not alone. And more importantly, it's not your fault. The problem isn't you, it's the way we're taught to budget. Today, we're going to dive deep into the real reasons your budget is failing you, and I'll give you practical, actionable strategies to finally fix it. So, grab a notebook, because you're going to want to take some notes. Trap number 1, the Perfectionist Prison. The most common reason budgets fail is that they are way too restrictive. We create this flawless, idealistic plan where we never overspend, never have an emergency, and never give in to a single impulse. We budget down to the last penny, leaving zero room for error. Think of it like a super strict diet. You tell yourself you'll only eat chicken and broccoli for a month. The first time you eat a single cookie, you feel like a complete failure. So what do? You don't just stop at one cookie. You eat the entire box and promise to start again next Monday. Your budget is the same. The moment you have one unexpected expense, a $30 copay at the doctor or a $50 school field trip for your kid, your perfect budget is broken. Psychologically, you feel like you've already failed, so you give up for the rest of the month. You've built a prison, not a plan. Real life is messy and unpredictable, and a budget that doesn't account for that is doomed from the start. Trap number 2, the set it and forget it. The second trap is creating a budget in January and expecting it to work flawlessly through December. You treat it like a contract written in stone. But your life isn't static, so why would your budget be? Think about it. Your utility bills are higher in the winter than in the summer. You might have more social events in December than in February. Maybe you get a small raise in July, or your car insurance premium changes in October. A budget isn't a slow cooker where you can just set it and forget it. It's more like driving a car. You can't just point the steering wheel in the right direction and close your eyes. You have to constantly make small adjustments to stay in your lane, navigate turns, and avoid obstacles. A budget that isn't reviewed and adjusted regularly will quickly become outdated and useless, leaving you driving blind. Trap number 3, the vague villain. Let's look at your budget categories. Do you have lines for things like miscellaneous, spending money, or other? These vague categories are budget killers. They are black holes where money disappears without a trace. What even is miscellaneous? It could be anything from a pack of gum to a new pair of shoes. When a category is that broad, it gives you permission to spend on anything without guilt or accountability. It's impossible to track and even harder to control. It's like making a grocery list that just says, food. It's not helpful. You need specifics. Chicken breast, lettuce, bread, milk. In the same way, your budget needs specific jobs for your money. Vague categories are the villain of your financial story because they hide your spending habits from you, preventing you from making real, informed decisions. Trap number 4, the missing. This last one is the most important. Your budget fails because it's not connected to anything that actually matters to you. It feels like a chore, a punishment, a list of things you can't do. It's just numbers on a page with no soul and no motivation attached. Without a powerful why, a budget is just deprivation. Why are you cutting back on eating out? Why are you trying to save that extra $200 a month? If the answer is just because I'm supposed to, you will never stick with it. It's like trying to run a marathon without knowing where the finish line is. Eventually, you're going to get tired and just stop running. Fix number 1. Embrace flexibility with the 50-30-20 framework. Instead of a prison, let's build a flexible framework. The most popular one is the 50-30-20 rule. It's simple. 50% of your after-tax income goes to needs. These are the absolute must-haves: housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance. 30% goes to wants. This is the fun stuff: dining out, hobbies, streaming services, vacations, shopping. 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. This is your future. Retirement contributions, building an emergency fund, and paying off high-interest debt. Put it on your calendar like any other important appointment. Every Sunday morning, for example, sit down with your coffee and review the past week. 1. Track your spending. Categorize your transactions from the last 7 days. 2. Check your progress. How are you doing in your 50-30-20 categories? 3. Look ahead. What expenses are coming up in the next week? Adjust your plan accordingly. Fix number 3. Give every dollar a job with zero-based budgeting. To defeat the vague villain, we need to get specific. This is where the concept of zero-based budgeting comes in. The idea is simple. Income, expenses, zero. Fix number 4. Connect your budget to your goals. Finally, and most crucially, give your budget a why. Your budget is the roadmap that gets you from where you are now to where you want to be. Start by writing down your top 1 to 3 financial goals. Do you want to be debt-free in 2 years? Do you want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a house? Do you want to take a dream trip to Italy? Now, build your budget around those goals. Every dollar you save isn't just a dollar not spent. It's a dollar that's buying your freedom from debt. It's a brick in the foundation of your future home. It's a step closer to that plate of pasta in Rome. When your budget is directly connected to your dreams, it stops being a chore and becomes an act of empowerment. You're not depriving yourself. You're making a conscious choice to prioritize your future self over your present self's fleeting wants. So, let's recap. A budget that works isn't a rigid prison. It's a flexible framework. It isn't something you set and forget. It's a living plan you review weekly. It isn't vague. It gives every single dollar a specific job. And most importantly, it's not a list of rules. It's a tool to build the life you truly want. Stop beating yourself up over failed budgets from the past. Start fresh with these principles. I promise you, when you build a budget that is flexible, intentional, and inspiring, you'll finally feel in control of your money. If this video helped you have a light bulb moment, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. More importantly, I want to hear from you. Comment below with the #1 budgeting trap you've fallen into. Let's learn from each other. And if you want more practical financial advice that actually works in the real world, make sure you hit that subscribe my channel button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Now go build a budget that serves you.